I hear people a lot say, oh, conservatives have conserved nothing. They've done nothing, right? So we want to burn it all down. I think you guys may not appreciate how bad things had gotten and how bad they can get.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that, and I'll get to this, GLAAD is upset that half of all gay characters in media are going away, according to them. The fact that we have 2 genders recognized officially in this country. I mean, I was banned from many campuses, campi, for saying there are 2 genders, changed my mind. And now it is codified into law. Like, it was just assumed. We were on the slow march toward male, female cease to be a thing. That is a huge difference. That's a huge cultural shift that the market of Hollywood has to respond to these forces. So when people say nothing is conserved, not only was something conserved, it was territory that was lost, fought for, and it was won back. And if you burn everything down, guess what? You're going to lose all that, and it's going.
Yeah, but see, I half agree with Steven Crowder here. But look, conservatives, for the most part, the proper critique about conservatives, which you can't deny, is that they've defended liberty above decency. And so this is an overcorrection. Or it's a fad that, like, it's not by policy, it's just a fad. It made its way through the system, and it might come back, but the popularity of it is over. Like, we don't care anymore. It's like, you know, a famous person's famous for a while and then they're old. Being gay, they tried to make being gay super famous. They tried making trans super famous, and people had their little time in the spotlight for being there, especially the parents. I have a trans son. Look at me. Well, that's over. And so, yeah, in a sense, there's a market that's sort of guiding this outcome, but that doesn't remove the problem, Steven Crowder, from the problem of conservatism being largely classical liberal in its essence. That's a problem. We only got to this point because we were conserving liberalism. So, you know, yes, the critique still stands, Steven Crowder. The critique against classical liberals who call themselves conservatisms can't conserve anything. Why? Because you need to culturally deploy these apparatuses to stop certain trends. You need to shame it out of existence. You need to be loud against it. You need to mock them. You need to make them feel ostracized. You need to make it look like it's difficult to live a lie. You have to make it difficult for people to live not in accordance with a Christian value system. You have to make it uncomfortable for them. Same thing with immigrants. You should make it uncomfortable. They're demonstrating that they're making it uncomfortable for you, the native, to live with them. You should make it uncomfortable to live with immigrants. So, you know, he's right and he's wrong here.
Going to get worse. Doesn't mean that things are perfect. What I'm trying to tell you is you can't stop fighting. So for the last decade or so, you guys, maybe if you're new here, you may not remember that you couldn't turn on a TV or a streaming device.
Atheist says he doesn't live a lie. You got to love the one atheist troll who's secretly a Christian. He does a great job here.
Without being blasted in the face with gay stuff.
See, immediately, right to the gay stuff.
My sister says there are better ways to get someone's attention.
Gross!
Oh, sorry, I should have warned you guys.
Yeah. Look away.
It's so gross.
I'm not Ralph anymore. I'm Rachel.
Oy.
Spanish been saying how you still got your
Okay.
That true?
I got a dick.
What you got between your legs is your business, and what I got is mine.
What you got into your legs? Look, let's do a show about nursing. And what's the first thing we should talk about? Let's talk about my dick. I got a dick under here. What you got under your blouse and what I got under my pants? Let's just keep it between us, except for telling the entire audience of the United States. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you advocating for keeping your demonic, upside-down thoughts about your own body to yourself, but you're doing it publicly on a show?
Walking, 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 walking.
Created him.
The thing is, it's so forced at this point. So yes, I'm entirely disgusted perpetually with this, but it's so overly done. Like the try hard, it's so over the top now that in a way I'm not even worried. It's such an overcope. It's like they've tried so hard to make it a thing that it feels so forced that people are like, dude, it's like the aggressive guy who, you know, doesn't take the hint from the girl. She's just like, no, you're ugly. She's like, sorry, I don't date Steins.
About doing something different.
Remember that one.
Out. The threats to American people and American democracy are grave and urgent.
I'm so convinced that he uses Rosario Dawson like a sleeve to protect him while he makes love to other men.
What did it mean to you to be a part of something that was so inclusive, so representative, such an important character?
Well, I'm so glad I'm not dead yet. And I also didn't really know that was going on. And that's so interesting. I'm going to do my research on that
study.
As soon as I leave here. It was so cool to me that this show wasn't about that, you know, because so often it feels like gay characters only get to exist on shows like that are about being gay.
Yeah, you know why? Because we don't care about their characters, and the only thing you guys think is interesting, which it's not, is that they like butt stuff or whatever the fuck they're doing. Here, let me tell you, Maya Hawke, no one gives a shit. Nothing is special about a gay dude, okay? The only thing you could look at is like, oh, maybe he got abused as a child and nobody wants to talk about it, okay? There's nothing unique. It's not special. That's like us finding it special that someone was attracted to trees or an ape or a dog. We don't make characters about them. What you're demonstrating, which is very clear here now, people are realizing, is that if your identity is wrapped up in your sexual perversions, there's nothing else we're going to take of value anyway from it, right? You're leading with your perversions. You're leading with your fetishes. You're making your identity your activity. Your identity is your activity. What else are we to take from it? There's literally nothing else as a referent we're looking at. Oh, what's a gay person? Oh, someone who does these things. Think about it. The absence of the behavior, what are we referring to? Thanks, Rob, for the raid. What are we actually looking at if it's not the activity? And that's why it's all grooming. That's why, like, gays against groomers. No. If you're gay, you're eventually, kids are eventually going to be like, what the hell is that? And guess what? The only thing you can tell your kid, which obviously you have to use your discretion of when they ask this and when you tell them and to what extent you tell them in detail. The only thing you can tell them is it's a behavior, a proclivity and a behavior. That's it. There's no other referent for it. Thank you, Unhitbone. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube is. It could be my internet today, or.
And this show's about so many things, and to have like a leading role in just a mainstream show that everybody goes to watch. My
leading's a stretch.
Proudest moments at getting to play Robin have been people telling me that, you know, watching the show with their family helped them communicate with their family about their sexuality, and.
Oh, who cares?
It's just this.
Oh, I really want to communicate with my parents and my family about my sexuality. I can't wait to talk to them about it. It just really opens up the conversation so we can talk about the stuff that I like to do. You know, there's nothing more that I wanted with my family. It's not that I wanted to develop strong relations with them and like a bond and to maintain our family legacy and things like this. It's the most important part is that they know I like to put my dick in poop.
This makes me feel so.
I just love it. I mean, I've been waiting to tell my mom that I like going down on women. I really needed mommy to know what scissoring was. I went to Thanksgiving and, you know, it was beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful. And the only thing missing was everybody around the table getting in high detail of what they like sexually. Fucking losers, man. That's called a loser. You know what you should do instead? Get good at the violin. Get good at skills. Get good at knowledge. Learn something. Learn another language. Maybe you can share that with your family. You demented cunt.
Proud.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. We want it to be more of a one-way conversation with the parents telling their kids what is healthy sexual behavior.
Yes.
We don't want you telling children to then go home and put their parents on notice. She doesn't understand this. She was shocked. She's like, wow, I didn't know about that study. I'm going to research it as soon as I leave here, which she won't.
No, she was going to get drunk.
Yeah, she absolutely was going to get drunk.
Come on, dude.
What is she even talking about, saying that this is usually just a show about somebody being gay? I'm like, no, it's been shoehorned into every single movie or show we've been watching for years.
Well, I understand what she means. Like, there are no
This is the worst part.
That from
This
the
is so
brilliant,
bad.
sheltered people in Hollywood.
This is so bad.
My mom wrote this really beautiful essay about her abortion.
Jimbob. Half Dark Justin here. You are telling me you are not totally compelled when a show has a member of the military, which is 1% of the population, becomes special force, which is 1% of the military, is also a trans or gay, 1% of any population, and is also going to save the world after making out with another gay. Time code please rip.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Half Black Justin. I really appreciate that. So listen, this Maya Hawke says, my mom wrote a really beautiful essay about her murdering her baby. Jimmy Fallon, that's awesome. Oh, man, so beautiful. Oh, my gosh. Did they use the tongs and rip off the arms? Oh, it's like so crazy, man. Use a vacuum? Use a baby vacuum? That's so crazy, man.
Abortion that she got when she was really young. And my mom wrote this really beautiful essay about her abortion.
Oh, a beautiful essay about her abortion. Fuck you, Jimmy Fallon. Look at this fucking guy. My mom wrote a beautiful essay about killing her baby. It was so fucking beautiful. I'm so ready for war. I am so ready for it. If you want a palate cleanser, Father Errors made a video about the tension of taking the Eucharist from a ecumenist priest. Interesting. There is a tension, but there is a heresy if you take it too far. I'm assuming he includes talking about the Donatists.
That she got when she was really young, and about how if she hadn't have had it, she wouldn't have become the person that she'd become, and I wouldn't exist. And
you wouldn't exist if you were aborted, you stupid. Sorry. Lord have mercy. Oh, and my mom, the beautiful essay about murdering my sister. And what's so beautiful about it is that if she didn't murder my sister, then she wouldn't become the person she is, and I wouldn't have been born. You wouldn't have been born if she aborted you, too.
how both of my parents' lives would have been totally derailed and she hadn't had access to safe and...
Why doesn't Jimmy Fallon just say it? These people suck. Jimmy Fallon could have just, well, I mean, you wouldn't have been born if she aborted you, though. This is how twisted these people are. Look, let's just do a hypothetical. Let's say there was a future that was even better that Uma Thurman could have had. A future that was even better if she had aborted Maya. Was it for her aborting my kid brother or sister? I wouldn't have been here. Yeah. By that logic, if she aborted you, there's some future that she could have had if she didn't have you in the way. These people sit on their stages with their lights and their expensive denim and their movies, talking about how it's good to babies. Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, totally. Yeah, let's talk about this. douchebag. These people, they should be spit upon in public.
Legal health care, fundamental health care. And
Jimmy, calm down. No, I'm not going to calm down. No, I'm not going to calm down.
wealthy people will always be able to get abortions, but so many
Wealthy people, wealthy people can kill their offspring with no problem, but all the poor people need it too. I mean, it's so unfair.
many people, because of this ruling this week, will not only not be able to pursue their dreams, but actually
pursue their dreams. I don't know, like the person that your mom aborted. Did that person get to pursue their dreams? You stupid demonic. Did you get to pursue your dreams because, I don't know, step one, you weren't aborted?
lose their lives and be unsafe.
Lose their lives? Yes, Steven Crowder, that's the correct visual response. That's right, Steven Crowder. In fact, Steven, you don't even have to say anything.